Yo, yo. What's up, everybody? It's Nikki with Mystic Illuminations. I am here to give you guys a full moon reading. So thank you for joining me. The full moon is happening August 7th, 2017. It's super duper special because it's a lunar eclipse full moon and it is happening in the sign Aquarius. So super magical times await. Really excited to invoke the energy for the full moon and channel a spirited message for all 12 signs. So I'm going to do 3 cards per sign and then a bonus card as well. So you get 4 cards for your sign. I'm sending you guys so much love and light during this reading, as well as Reiki energy. Thank you again for joining me. So I'm going to start with Aries, and this will be your full moon reading, Aries. Okay, so it's letting me know that there's been some heartache and loss. You really got to connect to the reason why you lost this, okay? And the reason why is because you're going to get a spiritual union. The spiritual union is going to come because of this heartache and loss. You had to endure that in order to be replenished and replaced with the true actual spiritual union that awaits you. So you have some really things that you have to let go of. So this full moon is really telling me to let you know that, hey, even if you endured some loss and it brought you heartache, you are supported and you are going to have a spiritual union because of that. So really kind of push through that storm if you are experiencing that. If this resonates with you, Aries, know that the heartache and loss is really not going to give you it's not going to give you any failure. It's not going to give you anything to be afraid of. So face that fear and know that this full moon is going to bless you in a union, but not only a union, a spiritual union, which is so, so special and so divine because it's not only a physical meeting, it's a meeting of the minds, the soul, the spirit, all in one. So that's very exciting. And then the third card is hope. So really keep the hope there, Aries. Keep your healing light. Know that this light is shining through your hands. It's showing you that you have the power to heal yourself. So that's the big message that Spirit is letting me know, that you have the power to heal yourself. The power comes from your faith. It comes from your hope. It comes from everything that you really want. Get yourself in that mind state and really kind of exude all of that energy. And it's going to come through your flesh. It's going to come through your hands, through your vibes, through your smile, everything that you're giving off. So know that that heartache and loss was really necessary, and it's okay to feel those emotions, go through them, but have no fear because of the spiritual union that awaits. It's going to be a huge connection. You're almost going to telepathically speak to this person, and then once you unite, you will definitely know that that was the case, why you had to endure a heartache, a loss. Spiritual union awaits. Keep the hope. Heal yourself. Feel the light. And the special card, bonus card for you, Aries. And this is the Dreamer. So it's telling me to have that leap of faith. Okay. The Dreamer card comes up, and it is telling me that Archangel Metatron is supporting you. He's saying, take a leap of faith, follow your dreams, and unexpected opportunities await. So it is really magical for you to just take that leap of faith, keep that hope in your heart, heal your heartache, and follow your dreams, because unexpected opportunities as well as miracles are on the horizon for you during this full moon, Aries. So the Dreamer is here to bless you. Taurus. All right, you guys are next. What's up, Taurus? All right, Taurus. This is your full moon message. Okay, this is telling me that material, living in a material world, material, material world, material, spiritual world, spiritual. Oh. So this is saying prosperity of material things and spiritual blessings are here for you, Taurus. This is very exciting because you have put out some wishes and some things that you really needed to go through. And once you did that, the universe heard, okay, they seen your struggles, they seen what you had to endure, what you're going through and putting your energy towards, that now you're going to be blessed with material ways. So your spiritual prosperity will be blessed in material ways. You will get gifts, you will get unexpected money, material things that really make you feel happy. And it's because of the spiritual connected message that you have with the divine and also spiritual prosperity. So it's saying that your faith, your love, your spiritual connection is really going to prosper during this full moon because it's about new beginnings for you, Taurus. You are ready to take your first step into the new direction that your soul is bringing you towards. You have a new journey, and it is saying that get ready because the new beginnings are magical. This is a very magical card. This is saying that this is time for you to start fresh. This is time for you to take a step in your destiny. Your new life awaits. And it is all about being aware. Be aware of the signs that you receive through your third eye. Your crown chakra is lit. Okay, so the messages are coming through. Practice on that meditation of your crown chakra, just getting that light in there and receiving messages from the higher divine. So as long as we are aware of our surroundings, aware that sometimes people come into our life that aren't really good for us, or maybe that are trying to knock us down, or talk behind our back, or just do things that really aren't resonating with you and making you feel good. So it's also saying that spirit is coming through to warn you and keep you aware of these entities and these energies, and really to kind of connect to the divine through your power of mind and spirit connection to the universe. So really be aware, and when you have this awareness, you're going to have spiritual power. You're going to have full moon blessings and synchronized situations happen because you are aware. You are spiritually ready. You are spiritually aware to take on any fear and take on anything that was hidden, basically. So things that were hidden from you, you are now aware of, and the universe is making you even that much more aware. They're blessing you with this really beautiful golden light that's kind of hovering over your third eye and your crown chakra. So it's all about the intuition through awareness as well. And I have a bonus card for you, Taurus. And this is the Page of Air. It is saying to be logical. It is saying to be honest. It's all about impulsive and curiousness too. So curiosity can kind of bring up some challenges, right? So we're going to have some challenging information or delays and changes to plans. So understand that there will be a change of plan, and that is going to kind of piggyback off of the new beginnings in your message. Truth will be delivered without text. So something's going to happen, but it's going to be very truthful, and it's going to change your plan. It's going to change how you kind of thought things were going to go, but know that this is a very honest driven card. So the Page of Air is all about being honest, being tactful and logical. This full moon is happening in Aquarius, and that really controls the mind, the logic, futuristic planning, scientific methods, also creative endeavors, also mathematics, science, art, music, all of these things above are kind of connecting you to what is honest to you. So all these things are kind of like falling in place to the full moon. So know that there will be challenging information, but challenging does not mean bad. Challenging just means that it's going to bring a better blessing, a bigger strength for you. The wolf is there. It's very magical. The wolf is connected to the full moon. It's howling. The archangel is definitely here to give you that strength as well. So she's blessing you. She's giving you that power of light and that power of honesty to actually take this change and move forward in a logical way. All right. right. Next we have Gemini. What up, Gemini? This is your full moon message. Gemini, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so this is saying that there was mental conflict. You're kind of like beating yourself up or being hard on yourself or kind of like overthinking the situation. You're kind of putting yourself in a situation that you really don't have to put yourself in. So you're kind of like beating yourself up about something. You're having a mental conflict. You have a lot of choices and you feel that perhaps your ego is maybe leading you in a different direction. So don't give your ego any time to build or any time to kind of get into your mind and get into your head and let you know that you're conflicting mentally, because you're a powerful mind sign. You're a magical sign, Gemini, and you have a lot of mental power. So really what you think, you become. And know that moving on is a big thing here. It's saying that this full moon is going to give you some messages to move on. So if there is a conflict that's coming up, move on from that. Move on from anything that isn't bringing you to your highest good, anything that isn't lightening up and giving you a full divine message in your mind, in your gut. You know, if you're feeling some mental breakdowns or you're feeling kind of some, constraint, know that it's time to move on from that. Don't even fight it. Don't fight yourself. This mental conflict picture is showing the man inside his own head. Okay. And it's red and he's like fiery. It's passionate. He's kind of like, you know what I mean? Building up. A lot of red could mean embarrassment. When you get embarrassed, your face turns red, something like that. So it's kind of like saying that, you know, this isn't about really getting yourself upset. Don't conflict yourself mentally. Don't beat yourself up. You are your worst critic. Okay, so move on from those feelings, because you're going to have some, oops, this is upside down. Excuse me, Gemini. You're going to have some big changes, okay? And it's going to be financial and material changes. So know that it is a blessing, because change is inevitable. Change is going to happen regardless. And especially during this full moon, it's kind of going to shift the energy for the prosperity that's going to come. So if you've been really putting out greatness, you've been really putting out true intentions and really evolving your spirit, know that mental conflict isn't going to hold you back. Your financial and material changes are going to change for the better. It's giving you the hand and it's showing some lines through these hands. And it's kind of saying, like, almost in each background, it is showing the colors of your chakras. Okay, so mentally you've conflicted in some ways, but just know that you are really in need of some chakra balancing in order to kind of let these changes or challenges evolve in the way that they're supposed to. So we have the indigo blue there by the pinky. That's your intuition. We have the crown chakra by your index, by your ring, and that's the purple. There's red and orange that are in the both fingers here, your middle and your pointing index finger, and that's representing your sacral chakra and your root chakra. So there's going to be changes, and then your thumb is leading in the green color, that's representing the heart. So you are going to have some changes in all the above. You're going to have some shifts and some switches. So just know that these material and financial changes are not going to be hard on you. They're not going to be that harsh. You're actually going to be blessed. There's rings here, and the rings are shining. They are, one is green, and that's also representing the heart. So it's going to kind of bless your heart in a financial and material way as well. So get ready, because you need to really let go of some things that have been holding you back and get ready for the full moon changes that will occur. Get your chakras aligned and balanced, and kind of spread out your hand and your lifelines there, and know that you can kind of focus on that and focus on what needs to be changed. Do some meditating, looking at these colors, and know that you are ready, to get prosperity and get your financial and material needs met. So next we have your bonus card, gems, Gemini. The Four of Fire. It is saying commitment. It is saying peace, abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So the Four of Fire came through strong for you, Gemini. So all these messages that are coming, it is telling me to keep the peace. Your abundance is on the way, like I just said, the prosperity, and it's really focusing in your home sector, your home life. So a happy home is a happy life. You really feel success in your foundation, and the project that you've been really working on, it's going to complete, and it's going to make its final cycle during this full moon. So get ready. There's really a big light here, and inside that light is a dragon or a lizard, and though I believe it's a magical dragon. So this dragon is coming to bless you and really to give you that extra ignite of fire that you're going to need to keep the peace and keep the abundance rolling. Cancer. Cancer, I am excited for you guys. So let's get this going. Full moon. This is your reading. Cancer for your full moon. Cancer, this is for you. Oh yeah, it's telling me a few things here. So it is saying that there is triumphant success that's happening for you, Cancer. So this card came up and it is saying that you can kind of cut through any obstacle. You may have some obstacles in the way. You may kind of face some challenges, but this sword is saying that if you are honorable and you are really working in integrity and keeping your intentions strong, that you are going to have triumphant success and cut through any negative BS or any stuff that's really trying to hold you back. There's memories of love that's showing up. So you can kind of focus that this is a full moon that's going to bring up some memories and some past life and some past love lessons, and also some ways that you can kind of heal your heart, because there's power in this, okay? There's power, there's strength. See that the sun is in Leo, and it is showing me the half man, half lion here. And it's about your thoughts are power. Your emotions are power. So what you put into your thoughts are from your emotions and how you deal with situations. So really just kind of focus on this. This is really the strength card, and it is telling me that the full moon, you're really going to have to kind of go forward in strength, and you're going to have to really maybe face some fears, face some challenges, but know that you are blessed because there is triumphant success. You may have some memories that are going to come up, and it's going to probably kind of bless you in a big way and let you know that, hey, listen, this is coming for a reason. I'm remembering why I love this person. I'm remembering why I love myself because of this situation. So it's kind of like about yourself, not always about somebody else. It's kind of just letting you know that the memories are going to heal you, and stay in your power, stay in your strength. This is a very strong full moon. It's happening in the sign Aquarius, which really rules the people. It really rules being humanitarian. It really rules kind of just strength in numbers, you know, strength in having futuristic forward feelings. So really just keep that power in yourself and in your soul. Realize that the sun is still in Leo, so it's really fiery. It's really kind of like an authoritative leadership type of vibe. So Cancer, just keep that going. Don't have any conflicts in your challenges, because if you really stay strong to who you are, there will be triumphant success for you. And, you know, like I said, with the memories of love, that's really going to heal you. You're going to have some things come in dreams, and you're really going to feel that memory, and you're really going to kind of relive that and be blessed in that way when you relive it, because you're gonna shape what your new love is going to be about. And your bonus card, 10 of water. So it's saying that it is a contented and a rewarded family life. You know, this is very deep. You're a deep sign. You're about water. You're a water sign. And Aquarius is the water bearer. The full moon is in Aquarius. It's about a rewarding family life. Your emotional, and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So whoever you are surrounding yourself with, know that that person is trustworthy. Whoever you want to put your trust in, know that you know that material and all that emotional feelings are really going to be met. So you're going to have trust in these relationships, and the people are going to trust you. You're going to have a really great approach about things, and you're going to really feel rewarded, especially in your family life. So everything that, you know, represents family, union, and like I said before, being humanitarian, having strength in numbers, having a solid foundation in your family, this full moon is really going to bring up some of those feelings and really get you some material blessings that you've been wanting. So they're going to be met, and have trust, because these relationships that you're forming are really golden. All right. That's what's up, Leo. What's up, Leo? Happy solar return to you guys. This is a really exciting time for Leos. While the sun is in your sign, we're having the lunar eclipse now. All right, Leo, this message is for you, birthday people. Okay, so this is all about movement, choices, and decisions. So this full moon is going to bring up some ideas, and it's going to say, listen, you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have some movement in these choices, and meaning like, okay, there's going to be a situation, but it's not going to be like black and white like you think. There's going to be some other areas. There's going to be some gray areas. So definitely think through your decisions. Very, very, very time consuming. Okay, so take time. That's what I mean by that. Take time to make these decisions and these choices. You're going to have many. There's going to kind of be an indecisive feeling, but just know that all of these choices are going to bring you to where you need to be, and understand that this is a waiting game. Okay, so the full moon is kind of bringing out some patience for you. Know that you have some time to really give yourself to know exactly what you need to do. And this is a very great blessing, and it's a very positive card, because a lot of times we don't know what direction we want to go, but you do know. You just have to wait it out. You have to give yourself, you know, some more patience. You have to give yourself some, you got to give yourself some really kind of like easygoing vibes. You can't really put too much hard feelings on this. It's telling me that you have like, oh yeah, the hourglass, right? So the hourglass is telling you like, hey, you still have time. Your time isn't running out. You're kind of measuring your time, right? But you know that you got to have some time to wait it. You can't just jump. You can't, because it's telling me that you will rejoice in celebration. This is all about you, okay? It's your birthday month. It's your birthday season, basically. So you just know that it's all about rejoicing and celebration. People are going to cheers for you. You're going to have obviously some birthday parties. Leo, you're going to have some really awesome, honorable messages. So people are going to come to you out of, you know, writing you. They're going to hit you up on social media. They're going to do all these things. And it's not only for your birthday. It's going to be kind of just giving you a reward, because you've been really leading with your heart. You've been really doing what you need to do and staying strong. So Leo, this is a big time for you to just rejoice and to celebrate and to honor who you are. Honor your humble ways, even though a lot of people don't view them and you guys as humble, but it doesn't mean that you can't be confident as well as humble. So it's kind of saying like humble, confident, the leader that you are, you're really rejoicing in this time. And bringing it back to the waiting game is that, you know what? if you feel, oh, I feel a little guilty by waiting this out so much, but just know that it is happening for the divine purpose and the divine moment that it's supposed to happen in. So the waiting game is just necessary for your fulfillment. So just know that each door here or each window is kind of giving you a different scenario and how things will play out. So whatever decision you're going to meet is going to lead you into where you need to be. So there's, you know, coins, there's a union there. It could be a spiritual union. It could be a soulmate union. The sky's really the limit. It's showing you that there's a big branch. There's a golden light. So you can really kind of go in each direction and find out which one is best for you. So wait it out, and you will be rejoicing in celebration with people. People are going to honor you and your choice and definitely celebrate this time. So this full moon is very powerful in celebrating, and as well as being patient with yourself and where you really want to be once the full moon goes back to the new. And this is for you guys and your bonus card. The star, and how appropriate, because the star is also associated with the sign Aquarius, the full moons in Aquarius. Archangel Jophiel is here to bless you and bring you some beautiful, beautiful messages, because it is happy times. Make a positive, optimistic, and long-term plans. You are on the right path. So just know that that card is telling you that, hey, this is just right after your 3-card message, telling you that, hey, listen, you are on the right path. There are long-term plans that are going to be made, and it's okay to be optimistic, but also I'm kind of referring to the movement, the choices, the decisions, the waiting game. This is all in play of that, but the happy times are also continued with your rejoice and celebration. So this is very happy times for you guys, Leo. Enjoy your full moon and enjoy your solar return. Just know that you are on the right path. The star is here blessing you. Archangel Jophiel is giving you the bonus message and bonus support. And we have Virgo. All right, Virgo, the virgins. What's up, Virgos? This is your full moon message. This is for Virgo. Okay, Virgo. There's a few that wanted to pop out. All right. Fulfillment of wishes. You are on the right path. Your wishes are fulfilled. You have a very, very beautiful blessed card here. It is telling me that you have came a long way. You are going to have every wish fulfilled. You're on the come up, and it's really about wisdom. So you're kind of laying down the law, but you're also attracting the people that are bringing in some wisdom as well. So you are who you hang with. Get your spirit tribe together. If you don't know who they are, kind of call upon them silently, telepathically. They will appear, because really when the student is ready, the teacher appears. As well as if the teacher is ready to teach, the student will appear. So students and teachers come in all shapes, sizes, forms of ages, cultures, and you will be very, very blessed in a wise way. So you're going to have some wisdom come to you, and you're going to also be surrounded by some wise souls. So just be really ready for that, and excited to kind of just be blessed with wisdom, because that's fulfillment of wishes as well as your practice and planning. So you're going to have patience, and you're going to plan. So I said practice and planning. I read it fast, but I know that it's patience and planning. So I must have patience in reading these cards. But it's really cool, because patience is a huge virtue. It's coming up a lot in this reading, and just saying that, listen, this full moon, you're going to really plan. You're going to really let go of what you didn't want anymore. And what better sign to get this card is Virgo, because you're really about planning. You're really about organizing. See these beautiful pillars? Well, behind them is that golden light, the sun of prosperity, and wishes to be fulfilled. So definitely patience is a virtue for you in knowing that, hey, you're going to have fulfillment of your wishes, as well as being granted with the wisdom that you need to keep this flowing and to keep this going. So see that golden light in that as well. See that sun shining. The sun is in Leo. It's giving you that really confidence, but the full moon is really giving you that connection to the wise messages that you're going to get during this full moon, Virgo. And I have a message for you guys, a bonus one. And this is Ace of Earth. And this Ace of Earth is just saying there's an inflow of abundance, promising business venture, and important documents or contracts. So take this full moon message that, hey, listen, there's abundance arriving, and it's happening quickly, and it's happening in a promising way. And when I say promising, in many ways, it's really going to focus on your business section. It's going to focus on what you feel your career is headed towards. So important documents or contracts could be involved. Always read through that thoroughly, and always know that important decisions will come up during this full moon. So it's an important time for you. Just know that there is an inflow of abundance, so your wishes will be fulfilled. Very exciting for you guys, Virgo. And yeah, just take this time to really enjoy and, you know, really get your business ventures in motion and in flow. Yes, yes, y'all. Libra. What's up, Libra? Your full moon message awaits. Okay, Libra. This is your message, Libra. All right, Libra, this is for you. Okay, this full moon is saying that your foundation is blessed. Your achievements are blessed. So this is a rainbow. Rainbow is a representation to me, chakras. So this is a very strong message saying that this is a symbol of a strong foundation. Strong meaning that your chakras are clear and your home and your foundation is secure. Your achievements have been met and your achievements are succeeding. So you have a strong support group. So whether this represents your family, your closest friends, anybody that you value their opinion, value their love, they are really strong in your foundation and your successful achievements. So this is a blessed card for you guys. And it is saying that there's accelerated motion. Spirit is telling me that you have just kind of like hit the ground and running. So you hit the ground running, basically. So it's an accelerated motion. Things are happening very quickly. You are manifesting at a high rate. The number 8 shows up, and this card is an infinity, and you are having infinite amounts of abundance. The star is shining through. Libra, you are a star. You have a very, very beautiful message to give. So just know that your accelerated motion is also supported in this full moon from intuition. So this is a very moon forward card, knowing that the full moon can bring up our intuitions. It's connected to our emotions, connected to how we feel and how we intuitively interpret signs and messages through the divine. So Libra, this is a big coin. And the coin is circling. I imagine it's circling, right? And it's kind of showing you the galaxy, and it's showing you through your mind. And the reason I say that is because it's your mind and your spirit that are connected. This galaxy is kind of in front of you, but your eyes are closed. And you don't have to see it through physical eye. You see it through your mind. You see it through your soul and your spirit. Behind that is that door, and you are going to kind of enter that door without even thinking about it. It's going to kind of just happen through your intuition. Your intuition can kind of be your it can kind of come through as like, you don't have to really, like I said, you don't have to think about it. It's going to come kind of naturally. It's more of like your subconscious, your sixth sense. So that's going to be huge for you. And you have a very strong, strong intuition for this full moon, Libra. And your bonus card, Libra, is the King of Fire. Fire, 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 fire. Focus, 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 focus. Ain't no hocus pocus. You got to focus. Communicate. And, you know, when you do that, be the leader that you are and advise to create from some creative visions, right? So you can be an advisor, and it's saying that, you know, you're going to commute through your visions, and you're going to communicate through your visions. You're going to work through that way. So it's all about emotional balancement, and really the full moon is kind of giving you that motivational feeling of ambition, ideals. You're charismatic. You know, you're going to have charisma. So focus, focus, focus. So this is going to be big. Your intuition is beaming right now. You're going to have a really solid foundation, and you're going to communicate with vision and be the leader. So advice from someone creative is also going to appear, and you're a creative sign. So just get ready, because it's going to come through your arts. It's going to come through your passion. So this dragon is just blazing, okay? And it's a King of Fire. So he's here to motivate you guys and give you really great ambitious feelings and ideas that's going to come for you in your full moon. Next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio. Give you a big Detroit what up though, Scorpio. This is your full moon reading, Scorpios. What up though, Scorpio? This is your full moon reading, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, this is your crown chakra messages blessed. Okay, it's coming through, and you're opening up to the divine message. It's a very magical time. This is very strong because it's a divine power. The lunar eclipse aligns with the star of Isis, and it's really going to be activating a lot here. It's going to activate a lot of magical powers through your crown chakra, Scorpio. So you're going to get a lot of cosmic wisdom. But remember to keep your solar plexus chakra in a very bright, clear, and balanced form. Your solar plexus chakra is right at your navel, and it is supported by the color yellow. It really kind of brings your joy, your happiness, your stamina, your real fulfillment of dreams and hopes and wishes and joy and happiness. It's really all about what kind of connects what the sunshine brings, right? So it's going to be lighting up for you. So really connect in that, okay? And know that the solar plexus is really going to be a strong, strong chakra connection to your crown chakra. So that's really awesome. And definitely keep that going. And for you, Scorpio, it's about the firm foundation. So this solar time is the sun in Leo, okay? But this full moon is about the opposite sign, and that's Aquarius. So you're going to be getting a firm foundation in both feelings. I get this strong message that there's power and strength for you. And you're going to have a really, really kind of big message that's going to come to you, Scorpio, in this solar time. And you're going to have a really kind of burning, fiery desire. And it's going to be the firm foundation for you. So the full moon is going to bring up some lunar eclipse feelings where you're going to be connected magically, and you're going to have that firm foundation. So just connect to your crown chakra to get these messages clear from your spirit. And then also your solar chakra is going to be giving you that really beautiful joy and that beautiful urge to just feel happiness and fulfillment. And also your firm foundation is very, very solid. There's a man with a very strong back and a very beautiful muscular way. So knowing that, you know, it's physical strength, but really it's the foundation of the triangle there in the bottom. It's the root as well. So the root chakra is coming up in that message. So you're really kind of focusing on your crown. You got your solar really moving. So do some crown chakra, solar chakra, root chakra meditation, Scorpio. The foundation is firm that you're laying down, okay? So just keep moving forward in that sense. And don't suffer in anything that you want to just trap your mind in, trap your thoughts in, release, because you have this firm feeling, you have this firm message that you need to really get across, and it's coming through your joy, it's coming through your crown. So really connect to amethyst if you can, and that will give you kind of some extra special powers. And the bonus card for you is the Page of Water. So it's saying that a new person is going to enter your life, Scorpio, and it's really all about a relationship that begins a new phase. It's going to be heightened psychic abilities. So yes, yes, the full moon really is going to give you some sensitive feelings. You're going to feel artistic. You're going to feel friendly with this new person. It's going to be an intuitive vibe. You're going to almost kind of feel the senses before they enter. So get ready. So most of you, if this really resonates and you can kind of like feel that coming, just know that this is confirmation that the new person will be entering your life and a new relationship will begin a new phase. So whether it's someone that just entered your life just recently, just know it's going to begin a new phase for you, and you're going to get a lot of messages psychically through that. So just really kind of just let your emotions flow and let your feelings come through your intuition. So get your crown chakra going, your happy times going, and the firm foundation for you, Scorp. This new person is going to enter, and it's going to kind of bring all of these psychic feelings in a confirmed manner. So whatever you've been psychically connected to, just know that that will be confirmation, because it's going to all be heightened. Look at those whales and the beautiful sea creatures of life representing the Scorpio sign of water. And this angel is lit up in a golden light, and she emerges from the water to really bless you, to give you that page of water intuition and some artistic meeting of a new person. So exciting, Scorps. Next, I have your reading for Sagittarius. This is for you, your full moon. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your full moon, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, yes, this is a positive movement forward. The sailboat is saying that you're sailing in the right direction. You are moving forward. You are blessed by the sunshine, by the light. The solar feeling of this sun is giving you the power that you need to just keep it moving. And when we say keep it moving, it's in a forward motion positively. So this full moon is bringing up a harmonious and harmony in your relationships. So relationship with a new person or someone that you are with, it's going to show you that this full moon is going to bless you in a lot of different ways that you haven't had in a while. So it's going to bring some really beautiful messages through music, through connection of the soul. So it's really harmonious. It's really all about, you know, that partnership of being in harmony with a person you love and that adores you as much as you adore them. And now the light has shined. You are really ready for all of your answers to come to fruition. You have your questions already answered, like I said. So all of this is going to come and really give you a beautiful message through God and Goddess. You are having a beautiful divine light shine upon you. It's golden, and it's saying that, you know what, the sun is in Leo, but the moon is in Aquarius, and you're giving yourself this really beautiful light message through all of this. You have blessed many, many people in your life, Sagittarius, and now your blessings were going to come full forward in full positive motion in harmony. So this is a very positive messages and very beautiful card spread for you, Sag, because this full moon is really going to give you exactly what you've been hoping for and wishing for. You're going to have harmony, okay? And that's beautiful. The light will shine, and especially in your positive movement forward. You have this sailboat, and you are sailing in the direction of the wind. The wind is really represented by air, and air is represented by Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, and these are all signs to tell me that this full moon is really a positive movement for you. And the forward direction is always the best because we're moving forward. We can't go backward, and we're living in the present moment. And this is for you, Sag, your bonus card. And this is the Four of Air. So it's saying that it's time to rest and take a vacation as well. So the full moon can bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of heightened feelings. So it's time to take rest, take a vacation, and allow more time to make the decision that you need to take. So meditation may provide answers. And you know what I mean? Just kind of like sitting in solitude. The Four of Air is coming saying that, listen, you have a really supporting feeling, and you know, it's okay to just take a load off. Take time to rest. Your feelings are supported. Your answers will be provided. You just need to pray on it a little, or if you don't pray, you just meditate. Ask for answers from the universe or whoever you feel connected to divinely. Just know that these answers will be provided through your rest, and allow yourself time to be, you know, to be really diligent in your decisions. So give yourself some time to make that decision and to make the right decision for you at this time. So full moon blessings. All right, we have Capricorn. That was sad. So caps. What's the haps with the caps? Capricorn, this is your full moon message. Full moon message. I said that funny. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. So accelerated motion for you as well. This is really kind of blessing you with a notion that, hey, the universe is moving at an accelerated pace. You are ready to get your blessings, and your full moon potential is going to be accelerated, and you know, you're going to be making a lot of deals, a lot of moves, and a lot of decisions, and they're going to be happening, you know, kind of like 0 to 100, but not in like a rapid pace where you just can't keep up. It's just going to take flight. So everything that you kind of been working towards and ready to kind of like get in a faster pace and to kind of like get going, it's at an accelerated motion. And guess what? It's supported by this beautiful star in the sky. And this star is kind of leading you in the direction where you need to be. So it's telling me that this is to look up to the sky, to kind of meditate in the beautiful unknowing parts of the universe. So you're looking up into what is unknown. So you're only kind of knowing what your faith is, and there's just so many different ways that you can kind of get this message. So just know that you're going to have a really heightened ability to just get these messages from just having faith and knowing that, hey, it's moving in a fast pace, but you're ready because triumph is on your side. You have really came a really long way, Capricorn. You've been really putting a lot of your wishes and goals into action, and now it's time to have triumph. You have succeeded very well in what you do, and just know that it is time to just keep it moving forward. You have to accelerate your ideas. This is a very forward thinking time. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, so it is saying that you are going to be thinking futuristically. So you're going to have some triumphs in that direction as well. So you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful time, and knowing that if there is a challenge, you are going to have a triumph time, and you're going to really get your blessings, and you're going to have material harvest. So very positive time for you, Cap. Just know that your material harvest is coming. You are going in harvest, meaning that you are kind of putting all your ducks in a row, and you are kind of like getting all of your, what do they say, coins in a bucket or something. I can't really express how spirit is telling me to explain it, but it's kind of like, you know, you're harvesting. So you're getting your possessions ready to bloom. So material harvest, meaning like your fruits of labor, your the fruits are there, your holy water, okay, or your Florida water, or your sage, or whatever it is that you really feel protected with, and materialistically you're harvesting, and it's going to bless you. So you're kind of got these coins, you have some financial support, and you're really expecting a beautiful miracle because your hands are open and you're ready to receive some material blessings. So you're harvesting. Know that by the new moon, all of these things will even grow and absolutely double. Okay, so you're going to be doubled in harvest as well. So get ready for that. And I have a bonus card for you, Capricorn. And this is the Queen of Water, and it's about being patient. It's about being loving, and she's telling you to have a tender heart, okay? Practice empathy. Really know that, you know, if you have it, you have it. If you have some loving things in your heart that you haven't expressed in a long time, now's the time to do it under this full moon, because relationships will develop in a new level. You got to trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. Number one, care for yourself. You know, yourself comes before others, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. So really just take this time to care for yourself under this full moon, and know that your relationships will really be heightened in a tender-hearted union. You're going to be patient with others, and you're going to be a little bit more loving, and you're going to have empathy, and you're going to be empathic towards some feelings in some relationships. So the Queen of Water is really kind of letting you get your emotions together and getting them, you know, in a forward feeling of getting your developing new level of relationship. So yeah, you're ready to just get it popping. And the angel is here. The dolphins are magical. They're blessing you. She's here to give you that strength. She is the Queen of Water, and she is going to help you connect so on a deeper level, and so beautifully, and in your intuition is going to let you trust yourself, so you are able to care for yourself and others. So that's beautiful message, Cap, for your full moon. And I have Aquarius next. The age of Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, this is special. This is falling in your sign. A lunar eclipse full moon in Aquarius. How this is going to affect you, and what energy you can work with during this full moon. Aquarius, this is your full moon message. All right, Aquarius, we have a lot of messages here. So it's letting me know that it's an authority coming through. This man has his hands folded, but it's a spiritual authority, basically. So I'm getting that message that, you know what, it's time to take the step and to really be an authoritative figure. Take an authoritative approach, being the boss, being the leader. okay? Mental conflict did come up, okay? So it's saying that don't be in your head. This authoritative figure is going to allow you to be in charge of what you want to do, in charge of your destiny. So don't conflict your mental. Don't have these ideas mess you up in your head saying that, you know what, you're not good enough. You can't do it. You can do what you got to do, okay, Aquarius? You need to step up and you need to take an authoritative approach during this full moon, okay? Because Aquarius, this is about victory and success. So this is a full moon in your sign and you're ready to have victory and success. You're ready to really take charge of what you need to do. You need to have a singing a beautiful trumpet. And you need to hear those beautiful tunes because it's saying, do, do, do. You are ready and you are victorious and you are successful. So this man is blowing his horn in honor of you and your success. So don't conflict yourself mentally. Know that you need to take an authoritative approach to a situation that's happening, but really do it in a spiritual sense. So you can kind of like, you know, take charge in a spiritual way. You know that, you know, we say that we can be awakened, but you can also take no crap either. So remember that. And don't conflict yourself. Don't let the ego get the best of you. Humble yourself because this is time for victory and success. This full moon in your sign is really going to bring up some beautiful blessings for you. So really take heed to not beat yourself up and also take an authoritative approach. You know what I mean? If there is someone that's entering your life right now and he's going to be in the form of this as well. And I'm getting this from Spirit saying that it may not just be you about taking this authoritative approach. There is a man that's going to enter your life and he's going to kind of be the boss of a situation and he's going to kind of guide you in a way where you didn't know that you had the strength, but now you know that you do. So he's giving you this kind of support in an authority way. So whether it's somebody that is an authoritative figure in their occupation or they're just authority in the decision that is happening in your life at the moment. So I get spiritual because I see this beautiful golden light around him. He has his arms crossed, but he's very firm in his ideas and beliefs. So you can definitely take some messages from that authoritative figure and have some really beautiful blessings occur. So you can kind of control that in your messaging and in the way that you communicate with people, especially because this is about, you know, really about the people, right? And getting our messages and how we want to live. So your message here for your bonus is the King of Fire. So the King of Fire came up. He's telling me that it is really time to be motivational, be idealistic, be ambitious, and have a real charismatic approach. Be charismatic and focus, focus, focus. Like I said before, no hocus pocus, just focus, communicate with vision, and be the leader that you are. Someone is going to give you advice, and it's saying advice from someone creative. So if that authority, or that authoritative person is that creative person, it can very well mean that. So kind of take that in consideration if that's resonating with you. Someone's coming up and they're creative, but they're also in authority. So they're kind of like the boss. They're kind of the ones that you learn from, or that you kind of listen to the plan and kind of go from there. So it's going to help you connect to what you need to focus on and really how you're going to communicate and have the visions of communication to be the leader and to lead the people, Aquarius. The Knight of Fire, the King of Fire, rather. And that's huge because the King is just the royal one of motivation. And, you know, it's a fiery time. So very excited for an ambitious time for you to just take charge and be ambitious. All right. Last but not least, never least, the Pisces click. All right, Pisces. This message is for you guys. All right, Pisces, let's see what the full moon has in store for you. Pisces. This is your message, Pisces. All right, Pisces, this is about your base chakra. So definitely in this full moon, take some time to connect to the earth, connect to your roots, connect to your rooted grounding that you need to just really kind of like get very connected to where you're at and where you need to be in the grounding purpose of your life. So really kind of get into some base chakra, root chakra meditations. Connect to the color red, connect to some red stones, some black stones of protection, and really just envision yourself from your tailbone connected to the earth. And there is financial and material changes that are going to be happening to you as well. So know that this can bring up some different changes here. You're going to have some different feelings of, oh, well, you know what I mean? Hey, your chakras could not be aligned, and there's going to be some material changes, financial changes. It doesn't mean that there's going to be a loss. So it means that it'll change, and change is inevitable. So prepare for these changes. The hand is showing that you're ready. Your fingers are spread out and you're ready to inevitably make that change and really kind of accept those changes. So spread your fingers as far as in a message of spreading your wings and spreading them to change and ready for some financial and material fulfillment. Okay, so you can really kind of focus on each one of those colors and why each finger has kind of separated in that sense. So it's really big that you need to just kind of figure out what these changes are going to do for your life and financially and materially change your aspect and your outcome, because there is a beautiful, beautiful message here saying stand your ground, Pisces. Know that, you know what, these changes are going to come, but it's not going to break you. It's not going to change who you are. And it could be an influx of, you know what I mean, a new job or a new venture that's going to bring you money, or opening a new business or doing something that's really going to be profitable for your soul. So just get ready to stand your ground, because there will be people opposing. There will be people trying to fight against you because of this. So they're going to feel intimidated by you. So just keep on standing your ground and, you know, work under pressure. And the big way to stand your ground is to remember, get that base chakra really solid so you're able to feel grounded, Pisces, and feel that you can just face any adversary, and know that, hey, if this is going to be a challenge, I'm going to still come up and be successful in knowing that, hey, I don't have time to fight this battle. I only can stand my ground. So stand your ground and really feel that message come strong for being grounded, Pisces, and stay grounded under this full moon. Your message here is the Chariot. Sweet chariot, coming on to carry me home. I don't know, I have to swing low, sweet chariot, right? So the Archangel Metatron message is here, and it's telling me to let you know an important achievement is around the corner. So self-discipline and willpower is really big, and there will be public recognition. So once you stand your ground and you really connect to the earth, connect to your grounded ideas, connect to what you need to do here, you're going to have an achievement. And it's going to be very important because it's going to almost be like your level up. You're going to gain some public recognition. You're going to gain some really beautiful attention. So really understand that if you give yourself some self-discipline and really focus on willpower and strength, you're going to be really in a great position during this full moon. So definitely a great bonus card for you. And I am excited to do a pull here, a spread for everyone. So everybody, we're all connected, and whoever resonates with these messages, just know it's for your, oops, excuse me, it's for your full sign here. Okay, so it could be your full moon reading for your sun sign. It could be your moon sign, your ascendant. So however it resonates with you, just take heed to that and know that, you know, this is a general message for each sign. So however it connects for you is just a message merely for you and the energy that is around you. So everybody, this is our full moon message. Okay, so it's saying choose wisely. We have a lot of decisions. There's something that, well, actually, it's really not saying a lot of decisions. There could be one decision, and it could be one situation, but there could be many different scenarios from it. So just choose wisely if you're going to choose yes or no on this decision. If it's a yes or no, there's paper, scissors, rocks idea here. So I feel like this is the paper, the rock, the scissors on the other side. You're looking up, you're feeling sidetracked, but also there is this guy here that is meditating at the edge here of the water. So the water bearer is kind of giving you these messages through, okay, are you going to challenge? Are you going to pick paper? Are you going to get crushed by, you know, the scissors? Are you going to pick the rock and get covered by the paper? You know, really kind of, and those are just scenarios of the ideas that are going to come. So just choose wisely and really give yourself some meditations and some ideas, because temptation can really be heightened here. People are going to do whatever they can to get to the top. They're going to do whatever they can to lure you in their ideas and kind of make you feel like you are, you know, not important or only important to them. And it's going to be kind of like a weird temptation that can come up. So just feel that if you're tempted to make some weird decisions or some things that aren't sitting right with you, know that there are people that can enter to try to sabotage your energy or try to give you temptation that's not going to give you a great end result. Temptation knocks all the time, especially when you are divinely heightened and you are working in a higher frequency. Trust me, them temptations come and they will knock. You don't have to answer though. Okay, so this full moon is letting you know that your strength is okay to just realize that these temptations come, but it's okay to not answer the temptations because you are aware. Everybody, this card is for us. We are at a heightened awareness, right now. And we have some really great messages that are going to come to us through our awareness and our self-awareness. So really be aware of yourself and your actions. Be aware of your decisions. Be aware of everything that you're doing and be really, really ready to make the changes that you need to change and to let go of the things that you need to let go during this full moon and to choose wisely, because temptation does knock, but know that we are aware of this. And when you are aware, you are really at one and you are going to just give out the one love that you have in your heart and your soul and your pure spirit. So really be aware of your surroundings and be aware of the people that are going to try to influence you. And just know that you have the power within. You have that crown chakra bling and also your beautiful third eye. So there's a circle around that, and circle is wholeness and completion. So be aware of all of that, and you will be really whole, and you will be really, really heightened. And the card for everybody in bonus, excuse me, just flew, is the Emperor. Archangel Michael is here to protect us all. You can call upon him. Know that there is organization and logic in these situations. Structure and discipline is very heightened, and leadership is very heightened as well. So call upon Archangel Michael to take his sword and cut any cords of discernment, anything that's going to hold you back from your destiny. any negative vibes, anything that's really going to, you know, confuse your ideas or confuse your organization skills. This is all about logic. We're going to have some really great messages, and we're going to have some really great discipline and leadership skills that are going to really take heed in this beautiful full moon in Aquarius. So take some time to really get these ideas flowing. Go with your intuition as always. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for giving me beautiful messages and likes and great love that I've received. So it's really a great blessing and my pleasure to give you these messages. I thank you again so much. Shout out to the Peace Dealer. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Thank you again. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys. So if you would like a reading with me, you can do so at mysticilluminations88.com. You can find me under readers, and I'd be more than happy to give you this message from Spirit. So thanks again. You guys have a wonderful full moon. Enjoy and have a beautiful, prosperous time. And I will see you next time at Mystic Illuminations. This is Nikki. Peace and love.